Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yes, we're painting again. I'm going to make myself a bit of a greyish sky. Bluey brown. Some white. And some white in that. More brown. I actually thought I had too much brown in there originally. And now I changed my mind. It wasn't enough, but that's quite nice. Wanted like a grey for this sky. A bit more water. Get this paint to move a bit better. Whoa. Some paint just flew off and then went right down my sleeve. Couldn't even have done that if I tried to. Unbelievable. So, getting this dark cloud. Dark grey. See, not all skies are blue, are they? Like at the moment, where I am, it's dark and rainy. So we'll paint it dark and rainy in this painting. Cloud. I'm starting with a mass of colour, and then I can start changing things. I can grab a bit more of the white, and then maybe we'll have some holes in areas. Use it wet in wet, so then things start blending together a little bit. Using some unbelievable strokes. Oh dear. I make myself laugh sometimes. This is going to be a bit of a wild painting. I'm feeling a little bit wild today. I've had my hours changed at work, so I've been doing it really early, and I have to say, it makes me think a little bit differently. Because I got that nighttime feeling in my brain now. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh dear. The nighttime feeling. What does that even mean? Yeah, something strange about working when everyone else is in bed. I think I'm going a little bit crazy. Must be the early mornings. So, I'm gonna do... Just rein myself back in. That didn't work. I want a little bit of a burnt sienna-y colour for down here. I might put a little bit of blue in it though, just to change it. Oh, that's better. Something like that there. Really going for this today. Really going for this. A little bit of light in that corner there. And I can push that into it. Okay. So, what I want, I've got a lighthouse, and it's in the garden. Obviously, it's just a cheap LED one, but I really like it, and I thought I might put that in a painting. So let's see what this looks like. A bit of blue, a bit of that reddish colour and put like the rock in there. This is a similar design to one that I've previously done actually, but I'm changing it a little bit. So I'm going to be thinking on the go. I'm going to be working this out as I paint it, because there's things that change. There's always, like, when you're painting a painting, especially when you're being creative, you start discovering things that you want to do. You start going, well, if I had a little bit of blue light in there, I could break that up. I could have blue light that comes through, and maybe a little bit in the horizon, a bit more light, just to break that up as well. But I'm going to stay loose. Have fun. Not stress, because there is some, like I said, unbelievable strokes. And I want to keep those. I think the good thing about painting is no one can tell you they're not unbelievable strokes. If I think they are, then they are. I mean, you can really say what you like about your own painting. It's your own creation. It's your own idea, your own magic on the palette, on the page. So whatever you want, whatever you say, whatever you do, it's good. And that removes any negative thoughts, because you're doing great, you're doing fantastic. Probably the best ever in the world. In fact, I'm going to be posting this on eBay and sell it for 2 million, and people will fight for it. Okay, maybe I've gone a bit overboard there, but whoa. And if you heard that bubbling sound, that was my fish tank going crazy. I'm putting a bit of dark in here. So I started off light, now I'm going darker on this area. Changes happen when you're painting, developing the idea. And there's nothing wrong with modifying your art to the way you want it. Okay. Yeah. Just hit the brush around a little bit and then see what happens. Quite liking this actually. I really like that light on the horizon. It really works nice. Quite happy with that. So this is one of these paintings that's actually going to work for once. I mean, all my paintings work. Yeah, sometimes things just work out and the painting looks amazing. So this is where my lighthouse is going to be, right there. I'm basing it on my lighthouse that I've got next to my little pond. that's going to vanish a little bit, so we'll let that dry, and while that dries we can start putting in like a light on the waves. So I just had a jam tart and it's the sugar is sort of built up in my throat or something. It's making me want to go all the time. Oh, why did I go a jam tart? I knew I was going to make a video. Right, we've got a light colour and we've got some waves. So I'm going to have my waves going around, similar to what I did before. You might have seen this one, well, a version of this. It's different, but it's got a similar feel. I'll have one wave there going. Get smaller, smaller, smaller there. Bigger, bigger, bigger here. So I'll have that one there, crashing, splashing. And then another one. We'll have that sort of, give that a little bit of a splish splash along there. Imagine there's a bit of a rock there. Something like that. Actually, that works quite well because it sort of looks like it's going up there, doesn't it? Quite like that. Nice little effect. Now I want the wave, this wave, to come round here. Goes. I want that to be a bit thinner. So I just use my finger just to thin it a little bit, shape it. Splash. Get that splash going. Don't be afraid to get the splash sounds going as well. Really get those. As great artists, we always have great sound effects to get us in the mood. Get in the mood for painting, splashing, having fun with it. Splash there. Must be a rock there or something, because it's really going for it. And then it just vanishes there, fades away. And then I'm thinking there should be one about here, I think, like a different one. Maybe one of those that where you get part of it. So it goes, and then not quite as vicious as the other one. I'm gonna start that there actually. Not there, about there. Got a double one. And I'm gonna have another one break in there. Yeah, that works. Because you get them where you get one wave following another, like that. And get a bit of light. Think of the light spot there. Gonna have some light hitting the back of some of these waves, a bit more white in the colour. Thinking about that light spot there hitting the back of these waves. Okay. So I'm thinking about the lighthouse again. I might use a bit of this colour and do a white lighthouse. Have the light hitting it like that. Or maybe no light hitting it. And the building. Bit more light, there we go. Something like that. That gives that lighthouse look, doesn't it? I'm going to use the other end of my brush just to put a bit of a dark in there. I'm not going to have the lighthouse on. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll consider that. I'll just carry on while I'm having fun doing a bit more of the colouring on the waves and things, and the water. I want to get this water a bit more movement in there. Bit of light here and there. It's actually quite a dry brush in there, so it's just to give the paint a bit of texture rather than being just flat. Gives it a bit of texture, a bit of movement. You could use a finer brush and have more movement if you wished. I'm not too worried today. I'm feeling quite loose about this painting. Quite happy. I like painting when I can just play a little bit. When you have like a basic idea and you can play a little bit. I like it when it's like that. I'm gonna have that come up there like this. Sort of light goes over. I'm gonna bring this higher. And that might have a bit of a bluey green. It's mostly blue actually. I thought I picked up a bit of sap green, but it didn't. I just don't want it to be all like that. Maybe that's alright. No, that's alright actually, isn't it? I don't mind that. I'm going to use the liner. Well, the cotton, the wood's come off it. It's from leaving it in the water, that is. So now, what I want to do, I want to get a little bit of a... I need more white. A little bit of a... bit more, just a light blue, and we can get a bit of this. Make choices. You could add a little boat in there if you wanted as well. That's tempting, isn't it? Now I've said that, I don't want to do that. Add all these kind of little flicks and movements in the water. You could add light, and then lighthouse light. That's what we was going to do, wasn't it? So I'm going to get some yellow. I've got too much blue on my brush, so that ain't going to work. I'm going to get some yellow, fresh yellow, out the tube. Straight out the tube. Put it down. Bit of yellow. I might need a bit of red in it as well, but I'm not sure. So I'd rather have a yellow light, to be honest, in the lighthouse. I haven't seen too many lighthouses going round other than my really small one. And that light is a bit more, it's more white-like, but being a master artiste, I think this will show up better. This yellowy orange colour. I might have a few windows on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well, that's an outside light. Bit of a disaster. So let's have that light. Maybe it is shining like this. That kind of looks like what I can see when I look at mine, and it may be less. I'm going to add a bit more white in it, actually. It may be not quite realistic because it is just made up, let's be honest. I'm using what I remember my own lighthouse looks like. It looks like that. Except the roof's black. But it does, it lit up my fence. It was amazing. It lit the whole fence up in that sort of angle or type stroke. It looked ace. There we go. There's our little lighthouse. And then I have a few more strokes going this way. I've got to sort of think about angles. Oops, that's way too big. It's just all an illusion, is painting, isn't it? It's all an illusion. Right. So that's a bit of fun. This, I've enjoyed this. I want to have that splashing up against that side there. See, it always hits that rock there. I think it does anyway. And then there's another one there, another wave there, isn't there? That's broken away. And that splashes there as well. You can start adding atmosphere and all sorts in this if you wanted. I'm tempted to put a boat in. Can imagine being on the water. But where would it go? Right on the light. I was going to put a boat in there. Or would it be right here on the wave? I think it would be right back there. Gonna go there. Just an indication of a boat back there, far away. Send it far away by putting some light in front of it like that. So that's behind the water. There we go. There he goes. Ahoy there, matey. Oh, we didn't sing for this one. Oh. Never mind. Maybe the next one. Right, I'm just having a bit of fun there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Maybe a little seagull. If I was going to do a seagull, if I imagine the seagulls in this painting, where would they go? I think they would go up here, I do. I think they'd all fly around this area. Do a few indications of little birds there. They're always in like groups, aren't they? Flock of seagulls. I think I am about done. I can add more colour into this area. I could go darker if I wanted to, I suppose. In areas, make changes in areas. Make that a bit finer. You could even shadow a little bit more under here. If you want to. You can do whatever you like, whatever you want to do. You can do it. Shadow there. Well, yeah, there we go. Nice, fun little painting. You could do this one. I believe a new painter could paint this. Take your time though. You don't feel like you have to rush. You can just relax and paint away. Have fun with it. And you can use photos as reference. And you can do some fantastic stuff. Just give yourself a little bit of time and a little bit of enjoyment. I think I'm about there. I'm getting to the point where I think I'm fiddled a little bit too much here. So I'm just gonna get rid of a bit of it. Just slop in some colour. It's very easy to overpaint. And I think I just did that. Did a bit of overpainting there. So there we go. I'm quite happy with that actually. I enjoyed myself there. And that's what matters really. So thanks very much for watching this one. And I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye. Thank you.